Yeah, good afternoon, students. Um, we will discuss some important questions, how the questions will be in our mid semester. I tell you some questions today. Um, the remaining question we will discuss on Monday's class. In just a minute. Yeah, in the unit one, the basics of Python. Here, we already discussed that is tuples. The one marks are um, the tuples mutable, unmutable. That is, it may be tuples or mutable or unmutable or list or mutable or for what is mean by mutable, what is mean by unmutable, what is example for mutable and unmutable. These are all the possible one mark. And one more thing, what is Python variable? What is Python variable? For example, they will be asked directly which is mutable or unmutable, or list is mutable or not, or string is mutable or not. Like the way they will ask. Either the question will be mutable or mutable, immutable. If give the example for immutable, or give the example for mutable. These are all the possibilities question. Then what is mean by variable, and what is mean by data types. Then What is mean by tuple? What is mean by list? What is mean by set? What is mean by dictionary? Then what is mean by operator? Then what are the types of operator? What are the types of operator? And what is mean by expression? What is mean by expression? Then how to evaluate the expression in Python? How to evaluate the expression in Python? And that is how they will ask now. For example, a plus b plus c plus D. What is the answer? Or AB plus C or ABC plus C. Then using the plus operator, then how will be the output? Or multiplication, then what is the result? Like the way they will ask the simple expressions in one word, in one line answer. Then what is mean by array? What is mean by array? And what is mean by integer array? Then how to create a string array? How to create string array? So these are all the possibilities. One mark. Then we go for the big questions. Mostly the 6 marks of the big questions. The question pattern is six one mark, six one mark, six descriptive questions, six descriptive questions. The second question is the compulsory 6 mark. There is no option, only one 6 mark. There is no option. The another question is with the choice, either or choice. That is also 6 mark. The third question is uh, 12-mark question with the choice, either or choice. It will be a 6-6 or a 8-4 or mostly it will be a split up question. 6-6, either 6-6 or 8 plus 4. This is the question pattern. 6 1 mark, then one compulsory 6 mark. There is no choice. Another one, you are having a two question, either a choice 6 mark. Another one question is 12 mark. It will be a 6-6 or 8 plus 4. So it is having a choice question, either a choice question. Then big questions are explain the concept of array. Explain the concept of array. Explain the concept of array with syntax. And give a simple example program. Explain the concept of array with its syntax. Give simple example program. And what is explain the concept of tuple. That is explain the concept of tuple data structure. Explain the concept of tuple data structure. Explain the concept of tuple data structure and its methods. Explain the concept of tuple data structure and its methods. When you are writing the tuple, first you have to write what is mean by tuple and how give a simple example for how to create the tuple, and you have to write the method, what are the methods available in the tuple. Then you have to list out the method and the use of list out method, what are the method available in list, count, index, like right. So explain those methods and give some simple program and write some simple program. And the next question, explain the concept of list data structure. Explain the concept of list data structure. Explain the concept of list data structure with syntax and also explain the methods of list structure and explain the concept of list structure with the syntax and also explain its methods. If you go for the first unit, you have to study list structure, tuple structure, and then dictionary structure, set structure, and its method. All those methods you have to study all those things. That tuple, string, list, set, dictionary. The five things you should be include in the first unit: tuple, list, tuple methods, string methods, and a list method, and set method. The set method we already discussed in lab classes, right? So we are having a difference, set difference, that is a intersection, set difference update. Those things we have already seen in a lab class, right? Those things you have to write in theory part, as well as you have to give some program for that. So are you clear? And tuple data structure, then set and its operation, list and its operation, string, string and its operations, dictionary. Listen, check your chat box. Tuple data structure sets in its operation list and its operation string and operations dictionary and its operations. That is the methods. You have to study all those things with its syntax and the operations which is available in the these are all possible 6 mark or 8 marks. And also you have to prepare one simple example, simple program for all the already we have done some exam programs in lab, right? So you have to prepare according to that. These topics are important. Then they will ask simple programs. They will ask simple programs uh, program for finding the odd or even number. Write a program to get the user into and find the given number is odd or even. These questions we already done in a lab class, right? Then uh, write a program to create an integer array. Write a program to create an integer array. Write a simple program to create an integer array. Another question. Write a program. Write a program Write a program that can accept two strings as an input, that can accept two strings as an input and find the maximum length of given string and find the maximum length of given string and write a program for the dictionary data structure. Write a program for the dictionary data structure using the method items and keys. Just a minute. Okay, and one more question from the first unit. Explain the concept. Explain the use of membership operator. Explain the use of membership operator with example. So these are all the possibility questions, and also you have to one more question. What are the types of operators? Explain the each operator with the example. Explain the operators. Explain the types of operators with the example. So that's all from the first unit. Next one, unit 2. Unit 2, 1 mark is what is the syntax for if? What is the syntax for if? And what is the use of if statement? And what is the syntax for else? What is the syntax for elif? What is mean by conditional blocks? What is mean by conditional blocks? Sometimes they will be give some simple program and they ask you to show the whether the what is the output of the particular coding, like the way they will ask. Another one, explain the just a minute. Another one, what is mean by looping? What does mean by these are all the one mark questions. What does mean by looping? What is the use of range function? what is difference between for loop and while loop? For loop and what is the difference between for loop and while loop? The next one, what is mean by list? Then what is the difference between list and tuple? What is difference between list and tuple? What is difference between list and dictionaries? What is difference between list and dictionaries? Then write a program to calculate the GCD of two numbers. Write a program to calculate the GCD of two numbers using Python function. Using Python function. These are all the big questions. Then write a program that accepts the string from the user and print the string in reverse order. Write a program that accepts the string from the user and print the string in reverse order. These programs are we already done in last session, right? Write a program that accepts the string from the user and print the string in reverse order. One more program is write a program that accepts the string from the user and print all odd indexed character of the string. Write a program that accepts the string from the user and print all the odd indexed character of a string. And one more program, write a program that accepts the string from the user and print the count of vowels, print the count of vowels, consonants, vowels and consonants in the given string. And write a program that accepts the strings from the user and print the count all the vowels in the string, vowels and consonant in the given string. The same program and one more program, write a program that accepts the string from the user print and count all the frequency of input character in the string. The simple thing you have to work all the programs which is available in your lab experiment, that is up to the sixth seven ex 5 to 6, sorry, 6 to 7 experiments. Listen, check your manual. There will be a up to 7 experiment. You have to work it out all the programs. They will ask any program from that. Refer your manual up to seventh experiment. You have to prepare all those programs. That is the simple way. If you prepared according to those programs with the theory part, it will be easy to write the programs. Like the way explain the concept of if condition, explain the concept of if condition with a simple program. Explain the concept of function, Python function with the example. And one more question. Explain the concept of modular approach. Explain the concept of modular approach with a suitable example. In Python, whatever the things you have to write for the 6 mark or 8 mark, whatever the concept you have to written in your question, you have to, for example, function. What is mean by function? What is the syntax for creating the functions? Then you have to write all. Yeah, what is explain the concept of modular approach with a suitable example. With a suitable example, here the example means that you have to write appropriate program for those topics. For example, if you go for function, first you have to read what is mean by function, then what is the syntax for the function, then how to create the function, then gives some example program for the function, and that is with argument, without arguments. You have to specify all those things under the function, and you have to write one simple program. You should write. If they ask program directly, you don't want to give any definition, anything, just write the program alone. If they are asking, explain the concept or discuss the concept, like the way they will be asking, you should write what is mean by the definition of the concept, and you have to write the syntax, and you should write one simple program. You should write one simple program. That is very, very, very important. You just refer your manual to lab programs. From that also, the programs will be, that is the even number, or yeah, find even or odd number, and GCD. These are all the simple programs. They will ask like this. So these are all some important questions. If there is any updation, I will inform in you in next class. If there is any updation or any questions will be updated other than this, then I will inform you on next week. These are all the possibility questions. The unit 2, you have to take the big question is if condition. What is mean by what is the conditional block? What is the use of if statement? Then you have to write one simple program, like the way what is mean by else, what is the use of else, and then what is the difference between if and elif. These are all the possibility difference between both. It will be asked in single 1 mark or the 4 marks. So you have to prepare according to the topics. So whenever you have to prepare, you take one simple program, and you have to prepare each topic. If there is any updation, I will be informed when you are coming to the next class. That's all your class today. We kindly share your attendance. After sharing the attendance, you can leave. Make it fast.